PS5 already runs Call of Duty Black Ops 6 slightly better than Xbox Series X. Now that we have the PS5 Pro, how will that do? If I go to the Black Ops 6 game page, it does say PS5 Pro Enhanced, so this should do better. How much better? Let's find out. Black Ops 6 has 3 modes: campaign, zombies, and multiplayer. I'm going to talk about all 3, starting with the campaign. This mode is perhaps the most demanding. It gives the current gen Series S, X, and even PlayStation 5 the hardest time. I saw a lot of FPS drops during the campaign. You can see the Xbox Series S dropping quite a bit. There was a lot of screen tearing. Xbox Series X is better but also drops. And PS5 does get the most stable frame rate, but it also struggles at times as well. The PlayStation 5 Pro, well, that does improve things in that default 60 FPS mode. There's still some drops, but they're maybe a little better than the standard console. The main difference I noted here though is less screen tearing on the PS5 Pro in this 60 FPS mode. PS5 was already running this game fairly well in this mode, so there's not much that the Pro can improve on. When both consoles get drops at the same time, they're not as significant of course on the Pro, and here's an example right here. Where the standard PS5 struggles more is during that 120Hz mode. If you have a capable display, you can run this game at up to 120 FPS. Here you can see all 3 consoles, the Series S, Series X, and PS5 dropping a lot. Well, this is where the PS5 Pro has a big advantage. You'll get a more consistent frame rate here. You can see this side-by-side comparison, and the drops just aren't that big on the Pro. There are drops on the Pro of course, but they're just mostly minor, a frame here and there. There's also just a little bit of screen tearing as well. So clearly the PS5 Pro has advantage when trying to run at 120, but is it big enough to justify that extra $250? I don't think so. No one's gonna notice the difference when you're actually playing the game. And visually the game looks exactly the same. Here you can see overlays showing that. I'm zooming in 4 times here just to get the point across. There really is no difference in terms of the visuals, the resolution, the graphics. I also tried searching for ray tracing. I mean, there's really no reflections or ray trace reflections on the PS5 Pro either. The game's gonna look exactly the same. Next up, I'm showing zombies mode, and even here you can see it's exactly the same visually on both consoles. Zombies actually turns off a lot of graphic details when you switch to that 120Hz mode. You can see this oil tanker right here. In that 120Hz mode, there's no smoke or blaze coming out of it. I mean, that's the same scenario we saw on the standard console as well. So all in all, you're gonna get exactly the same experience. PS5 Pro runs zombies at pretty much a solid locked 60 FPS, but even the standard PS5 seems to do that. I also have the 120Hz mode running here. That runs well on the Pro also, but there are some minor drops as you can see. Multiplayer is gonna be really the exact same story as the other modes. Visually, there's no difference between the standard and the Pro. Where you might see a bit of an advantage is again the FPS. Just like we saw in the campaign, even in multiplayer, the PS5 Pro does hold a slightly higher FPS. I analyzed a bit of footage on the Pro, and in that 120Hz mode, it's pretty much getting a solid locked 120 FPS. So that's what you need to know about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on PlayStation 5 versus PS5 Pro. Overall, the big difference is really that 120 FPS mode. You're gonna get that minor FPS increase. From all the games I tested so far, it all seems to come down to how much effort each developer wants to put into optimization. Sony first-party titles seem to be getting the best optimization, but third-party titles like Call of Duty Black Ops, I mean, not so much. For the rest of the video, I have some more gameplay, so check that out.
targets down.
More to come. Keep pushing into the smoke.
Another one.
They'll know we're here soon. Be ready.
Right ahead. Let's do this.
Engaging.
He's down.
I got eyes on Alawi's truck, middle of the road. I got eyes on Alawi's truck, middle of the road. Case, take the door.
I got it.
Stay calm. We're not here to hurt you. CIA? We had a deal. Deal? Not with us. Where you headed? Colorado, you lie. Your man was getting me out. Man.
Want you so bad, Alawi.
Get me out of here and I will tell you everything I know.
Damn right you will.
Or I'll kill you myself.
But I'll meet us at the bottom. Pretty good.
Get to the bell tower. I don't care how. Just quiet, loud, just get there. Nice aim. You could go for a swim. Avoid some guards. Once we listen to Yannick's call and confirm a Pantheon lead for Adler, I'm declaring open season on the guild. They have it coming. I should know. I used to work for them.
Bordel, c'était quoi?
Side, surrounded by girls.
Got your advance. My boys are still counting it.
It's all there.
Remember, this deal is one and done, huh? Don't need to get mixed up with the CIA or your Pantheon thing.
You'll send the hardware tonight, understand?
That's not what we agreed to.
Tonight, Yannick. Don't test me.
So the Pantheon and the CIA are connected somehow. We got what we need. Take the shot. You'll get through security, no problem.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Of course we will.
Keep moving, please. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Have a good night. Hi, I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly, but you need to be very, very careful. Langley has assembled a team to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive. So it's great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Fine, Seth.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
Take a seat. Do I look the part? Just another business tycoon's trophy wife. The senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look.